So this is the first concept. The second concept is service discovery control for application software. Okay, so what we had before this, we had in the service-oriented architecture in classic platform what's called auto offer and auto subscribe. So service discovery will be performed in the startup phase of the ECU. The client will send which exactly services you want to subscribe, and the server will start offering from the startup. But this is not the common case. Application software maybe doesn't need this service-oriented communication from the start, and it might need it in some point in the runtime. With this concept, we will give the application software component the ability to control the service discovery communication, the service oriented by offering and subscribing to a services in a specific point on runtime. The four main use cases are: first, in the server side, the server will be able to control the offering and the stop offering at any point of time. And also in the server side, the server will be able to check, the application software server will be able to check if the service I'm offering have some subscriber or no one subscribed to it now. And in the client side, the client will be able to send a subscription request at any point of time. And also the client will be able to check if his subscription to a service is successful or not. So the goals, we have two main points to standardize here. First, application interfaces from BSWM module to the application. Second, standardizing how to configure the rule and the action list in the BSWM module to be able to control the service discovery module using the already existing APIs provided from service discovery to BSWM module. So what kind of interfaces we will provide from BSWM to software components? First, mode request port, sender receiver interface. This will be used to send the request from software component to BSWM module to offer a service or to subscribe to a service. And mode switch port, which will be used to notify the software component about the status of the offer or the subscription. So you will have four new interfaces type. First, sender receiver interface with rule-based data assignment set to server service offer, by which the server will be able to send offer in the network. And also mode switch port with rule-based data assignment set to server event subscription status, by which the server will be able to check if there is any subscriber to his service or not. And in the client side, we will have a sender receiver interface with rule-based data assignment client event subscription, by which the client will be able to subscribe to a service. And mode switch interface with rule-based data assignment set to client event subscription state, by which the client will be able to check if his subscription is successful or not. So the previous results are the interfaces from BSWM to software application. Now, here is one example of how the BSWM will be configured, the rule how to be configured. For example, in case of service offer, first we need to configure a rule with the rule inputs, which are the mode request ports coming from the application to send the offer or not. Then we will configure the action list, true action list and false action list. In the true action list, we will ask the service discovery to send a service offer by calling the existing function from service discovery with service available. And the false action list, we will ask the service discovery to stop offering the service by using service down parameter.